Turn me up, lost boy. What's up? This is my third part of my MX650 to MX3000 watt electric pit bike conversion. In this series, I'm taking a stock MX650 and turning it into a 45 mile per hour electric pit bike with a 3000 watt motor. All the everything. People are using this kit that you can buy now, but I kind of just did it all manually, use a different controller. I think it's a better controller. But you can go ahead and watch those videos up here. I'll link them. The first video I kind of do the installment of the batteries and motor and everything. And in this video I'll be doing a suspension upgrade. And an awesome guy on Facebook actually sent me an upgraded front suspension kit. So I will link that in the description. You can find the kit that I'm using on eBay for a really good price. With this suspension kit, I will be raising the front of the bike about 2 inches, which will make the bike look really great. It's also a stiffer spring, so with the stock springs in this Razor, it bottoms out a lot, and I'm only like 140 pounds and it bottoms out like crazy. So these upgraded springs are great. It rides a ton better and never bottoms out. I've seen a ton of Razor MX650 videos out there, especially Sir Ronster. He's been doing crazy with these videos. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this and get some inspiration for your own projects. So the first thing we're going to be doing is upgrading the front shocks. We're going to be taking out these stock springs and stock bolts and replacing them with these upgraded longer sets. So thank you so much, Dylan Hughes, for sending me these. These are going to be a big upgrade to the bike and make it look and ride a lot better. So first you want to flip your bike upside down. We're going to take the wheel off, take the brake off, and these are the holes that we're going to be accessing the bolt through. 5mm key for these stock bolts, and we're going to be using a 6mm Allen key for the new ones. And this is my little rig I've got going on because it's pretty deep down in there. You could probably get a 12-inch extension, and we'll see if this works right here. Now this is going to be the hard part, is trying to get this long thing lined up into the head of that bolt. So let's go ahead and try that. So I believe I've gotten it. Alright, this second one took about 5 minutes to line up with the head of the bolt. So I mean, the first one plopped right in. It might take a long time, but just be patient with it. Try to align it right. Okay. Oh. Gotta make do with what you got. So now what we're gonna be doing, we take off these little rubber caps, and we're going to be prying out these white spacers with 2 flathead screwdrivers. We're going to want to try to compress this. It might be a little tricky to get out, but once you do it, we have access to the spring. So let's go ahead and get these out. So real quick, I'll show you how I'm doing this. I take one and I push it in like that. Then the other one I'm going to get right here and just pop the rest of that out. Now that we got those white spacers out, I'm going to flip the bike back over. There's these white little plastic spring guides, and those are going to fall out, as well as the spring and a little spacer within the spring. So I'm going to flip the bike back over. Those are going to fall out, and then we can go ahead and replace them with our new springs and bolts. I obviously don't really care about my fender. So this is what fell out. We've got the stock springs. You can see how small those are. The little rubber spacer guides that were in there in the spring, and then these rubber spring guides. So what we're gonna do is place these guides on the wider side. So we'll drop the springs in, place these down this way so that the wider, as you can see there, fits perfectly like that. Now we'll go ahead and put the forks back in and tighten them up with the new bolts, and it should give us a 2-inch extension. Just like so, we're going to drop the new spring in. Then we're going to drop this in on this side. Try to get those to line up. So that should be on the flat like so. Now we will put those plastic guides back in, pop them in place with a mallet, and then put our forks back in and tighten them up with the new bolts.
Turn me up, lost boy.
So there's an issue with these forks. So when you space them out that much, you have less overlap with the front part of the fork and the top part. So that means there's going to be a little bit more wobble. So I have a solution to overcome that, but I want to show you the problem that creates without the solution. So when I brake with my front, can you tell? It pulls, so the left side, the left fork is loose. Which is like, it's cool for me because like I ride, I'm cool with riding a sketchy bike, but I'm definitely gonna fix that. Literally just got a cramp. Ah! Bro, my hip be cramping. Ow. That hurts. Oh, that's gonna be wet. Screw it. Oh my god. Good freaking Lord.